Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
it's down.
It's gone down.
Okay, let me share my screen, and we are off.
All right, we're off. What's going on, everybody? Happy Father's Day, belated
Yes.
one for you guys who happened to celebrate it yesterday. Hopefully, it was a good one.
Yeah, it was felt like a long weekend.
Definitely was.
Yeah,
But here we are now on the what do you want to call it? The most important week of the year, I guess. NFT NYC.
yeah. Is it the most important week of the year?
It seems like it, dude. Everybody's all about it. Go to Twitter, dude. It's all anybody could talk about. It's pretty wild. Everybody's got their billboards, including Decentraland. I think this might be the first time I've seen Decentraland do that whole Times Square thing where they put their ads up in Times Square. It's pretty cool.
That Times Square is making a ton of money, dude. That's just print money.
Yep, business as usual.
Yeah, right.
I'm a father to my Rovies. Oh, very cool, dude. That's what I like to hear.
You know what's really cool is this whole delegation has brought another level to the Rovi experience.
Absolutely, as expected, right?
As expected, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it unlocked a lot of potentiality. Now, the player base is obviously expanded.
Yeah,
quite significantly. Actually more than what I was expecting. Considering we haven't really built enough communication pathways or channels to connect delegates to Rovi owners, but
it's going to be an interesting challenge figuring out a technical solution to getting Rovi players onboarded.
Yeah, easily, right? With as minimal friction, especially from within the metaverse, if most importantly.
Yeah, because I don't think to do that on Discord, I don't think that's the right way. It's not really scalable, and it's not very effective either.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so at all.
All right, dude. Another problem we need to solve then. Just add it to the books.
Yeah, right. A whole list. So that's one thing that we're thinking about too. So welcome everybody. You got Will and I-Man here, and every week we get together on Mondays and Thursdays, a live call in Decentraland, and we chat about the metaverse and building all the things.
Yep.
It seems like all of the things that we're having to build is being platformatized, which is kind of important. It's important for all the creators to come in and start leveraging a lot of these tools. And so we're here to talk about all these updates and give you the lowdown on what it's like to kind of build out in the metaverse. So thank you guys for joining.
Yep. And of course it's Monday, so we got a whole new suite of metas dropping this week.
That's right.
You can go to the drops page, metazone.io/drops, and check them all out. Today, I believe, was Ecotech, who's our Spotlight Creator of the Week. So
that's right.
I believe he's doing a giveaway today.
Yeah, so we're going to be giving away, obviously we have some Popes. So last week, if you attended, we didn't have Popes. This week we do. Not sure what happened with the Pope team, but they're giving a lot of people trouble. Everybody's heard of that. But we do have Popes today, and we are giving away one Ecotech NFT gallery NFT, meta
NFT, dude.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I mean, I think we're going to do the thing we did last week too, where we're going to go into each one of these builds one by one, into the whole preview abilities that MetaZone enables, right? If you're unaware, you just click on the asset itself and it gives you a preview link, top right corner, just like that.
It might pop, dude.
Oh, God.
Let me see.
Protect my ears, dude.
Actually, let me try this. You might not hear it.
I feel like the biggest pop is coming. I'm scared. But anyways, yeah, well, let's you want to get in there right now, or?
Yeah, well, it's going to load, so it's going to take
slow load.
Give it a second.
Okay. So yeah, speaking of Ecotech Studios, we did publish an article, which I think was an interesting one. I'm starting to get my thoughts out there now, during these articles, just a blog presence. But the focus of, I guess, today is, how to weather these bearish market conditions as a creator in the metaverse, right? I mean,
yeah, I think it's gonna take some time for people to adjust. I mean, because everyone was so used to these crazy prices, everything is always going up, and then
it's really important to make those realizations and understand that just because the price of things are going down, not to let that influence your creativity, your decision making to be a participant and still like, engage in the metaverse. Because we can speak from experience during these kind of conditions is like where the most like optimal time as far as like experimentation goes. I think the community, for whatever reason, feels stronger during a bear market, like the Decentraland one.
Oh, I totally agree.
In particular. So
yeah,
these are the times you don't want to miss out on, even though, market forces might sway you in your opinion. Be like, man, I don't know. I don't want to be around anymore. This is like too much despair.
Yeah.
Don't let that influence you. Like I'm telling you, that's what the markets want you to do. They want to push you out.
Yeah.
So that you don't properly position yourself for that next leg up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So,
but it's interesting how much it does affect the sentiment,
psyche?
like the psyche. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it really is. Like we're like a perpetual guinea pigs in this market. Hopefully there's like tons of psychological or sociological studies being done on us as we just live and exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So where we at? This is Ecotech.
This is Ecotech NFT Gallery.
Damn, dude, you speedrun that. You speedrun. You don't take time to like really soak in each floor, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're at the top of the floor now.
Yeah, so it's really kind of like a good place to like showcase all. I guess it's intended for an NFT gallery. So there's plenty of room here. All kinds of metas can fit in here. Rovies specifically. Yeah. So this is really well designed. A lot of things a lot of creators are doing is using teleporters so that instead of taking up this little space here for the actual stairs, you just kind of teleport up, which is pretty good, just to be efficient with the space.
Absolutely, and to I don't know, operate outside the bounds of physics.
Yeah, that's I mean, if you guys have been watching us for a while, I'm a proponent of, because we're in this digital space, we should take advantage, and like we don't need stairs, right? We don't need like that kind of stuff, but yeah, I mean, this is an interesting build because it's can be used a lot of ways, and so yeah, this is really cool. And so Ecotech is going to be giving this away today. So thank you to this creator, and I think this is his second.
Yeah, I think he had multiple metas dropping.
Oh, okay.
He's got quite a few metas out there, so definitely check out his verse page. You want to see them all?
Yeah. So if we go to verse.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, here we are. So it's 4.
So yeah, definitely a nice variety in design style for sure.
Yeah, we got the art gallery.
I really like that one.
Brookville, the Eco Gallery number 3.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Yeah. See this is a good example of taking advantage of the digital space, right? Because you don't need like struts, and you don't need.
You think that could
pillars.
Exist in the real world? You don't think it would like just
not like this? It can't.
They can't.
Nah.
Impossible.
Well, it's not impossible, but it would be very expensive to build it in this way.
Yeah. I was looking at freaking Dubai stuff yesterday, just out of the blue, just because it's like I never really looked into Dubai.
Really?
It's like a city for ballers, right? So I was like, what's the point in looking into it? It's like, I'll never go there. But
yeah.
But then I started looking at it like, dude, it's like some of the craziest hotels and architecture in the world, and then it's only like $80 or something like that for like a hotel night. Yeah, I was a little shocked and appalled, and
appalled.
I feel like there's no way that's true. Yeah. Maybe like the city of Dubai is in like some serious trouble, like economically. I feel like they built like a non-sustainable economy.
Probably.
Potentially. Like they just built a city for ballers, and then like once the ballers stop coming, it's like,
yeah,
what are we gonna do here in this man-made?
Yeah. Every time I see
place.
Dubai, there's always like sections of what I'm seeing like completely not finished and not built out.
Yeah.
It's like every single time.
Yep. So maybe they're like it's dire problems. I don't know, but yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah,
but they do have really good architecture over there,
and like man-made islands and everything.
I bet you a lot of like some of our creators here from MetaZone, I bet you have dabbled in Dubai. I just have a feeling. I don't know. We haven't gone that deep as far as like getting their historical career.
Yeah, because there's actually a bunch of our architects right now are actual architects in real life.
That's what I'm saying.
And so
not just like barely, like for real.
Yeah.
Like legit architects. They've been doing it for 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. So this is a good example of that. And let's go back to the drops here. All right. So okay, let me kind of load. Okay, so we looked at this one. Yeah, thank you for Ecotech. Let's look at Tuesday, right? So this is Fireworks Design Studio. So this is one we keep in contact with a lot because he's got a lot of builds very similar to the one that we're going to show today. But it's interesting that we have a lot of creators submitting, all these like different kinds of buildings. And one thing that we need to showcase is like a lot of the functionality these buildings can have. And so one of the comments from Neb actually was, we need some buildings with like interactivity. And so one thing that you can do as a landowner is you can kind of mix and match these different items. So that's one idea. I think the more sustainable one is having creators, submit content with like dynamic capabilities of these buildings. Like, let's say, for example, you had a particular aesthetic for your land and a creator submitted a building where it could be kind of customizable from the landowner's perspective. And so you can kind of take off like different textures and things like that. And it's really up to the developers to be able to enable that. So let me...
Yeah, I remember some old builds. Remember Sugar Club? He made a pretty cool art gallery way back in the day.
That's a good example.
Probably one of the original art gallery designs.
Yeah.
Way back in the day. And it had, these interchangeable elements, like the color of the walls. I think it had blinds that you could open or close. What else? Like logo displays, like you could, toggle them on and off. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very customizable. So yeah, you're right. I mean, of course, then he did really well as far as like, marketing and selling off those art galleries because it was very interactive and people really appreciated that. So.
Yes.
So of course, like, and this is another thing, like, yeah, if you are a builder who, doesn't necessarily know how to incorporate the interactivity into your creations, I think, while we're in this, market lull, this is the perfect time for all of us to kind of like get together and share our expertise. You know what I mean? To help us grow, like collectively as creators and, content producers. So,
yeah, for sure.
Because once that next leg up comes, the metaverse sector is definitely going to be one of those, emerging, I guess, catalysts for the next wave, right? Because now that it's pretty much confirmed we're in the bear cycle. Now it's time to discuss what is going to be that next catalyst to regalvanize interest, right? So.
Yeah, the metaverse provides so many opportunities, and I think was it in our Thursday call we were talking about how the metaverse is being predicted to be multi-trillion dollars, and we're figuring out like how exactly can you accomplish a multi-trillion-dollar industry?
Yeah, like what pieces go together to
enable
get us
that
there.
So I think the fact that the metaverse can enable so many sort of experiences like play to earn as one kind of the lowest hanging fruit, just because it's easy to comprehend. I think that's how we get there is through that medium where play to earn, it leads to other sorts of jobs, and then you've created an entire sort of like a country in a sense where it's up to us to really come up with like that sustainable economic system. So, but yeah, so this is let's see, who was this? Let me get the name here. D Tropical Design number 4. So Fireworks Design Studio. All right, so this is the inside of the building, and just another example of the different capabilities here.
Yeah, this is definitely like a office type environment, I would imagine. I mean,
yeah, and this guy, I think Fireworks Studio is one of those real architects, and so he's sort of flexing his capabilities here in Decentraland. So one thing I wanted to point out is our collaboration with Vault Hill City, and one of the things that we need to kind of, I guess, announce to the community, to especially the creators, is since Vault Hill's enabling a whole new metaverse in VR and different kinds of limitations than Decentraland, the whole concept here is interoperability. So we need to maybe host like a roundtable with a bunch of creators and talk to them and let them know it's like we have a new world to populate. And
yeah, it's definitely interesting. If you're keeping up with the article series of each Spotlight creator, that's one of the core questions that we ask every week from them, right? Is whether or not you believe in at the metaverse feature of interoperability to be like a critical one or not.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's pretty split, 50-50. Half of the creators are in full support, and they understand like the expansion of value that's going to create for the overall ecosystem, right? If the assets that everybody's putting out there is deployable in more than just one metaverse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that expands the utility, and just like, it brings the value of every creator up significantly, right? So then the other half either is just like a lack of understanding of what true interoperability actually means, or maybe they just never even heard of that word before. Yeah. I don't blame them at all, right? Or they just, no thanks. That's an answer too. I like Decentraland. I want to focus my creative abilities on this one. I want to be the god of this one singular metaverse, which is totally fine too, right?
Yeah.
It's just all about giving more flexibility and options to our creators, right? That's what it's about.
And speaking of flexibility, let me share my link here to Decentraland. So I'm at P-Dub's location. If you guys want to go there, there's...
Shout out P-Dub. I think I saw him here in the chat. Dude, I thought you were in NYC, dude. Did you pop in just for the chat? Let us know how it is out there, dude. I wonder if it's hot in New York. There's no way, right?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's like hot everywhere right now. The world is like literally melting. Like for reals. I get there tomorrow morning. Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, nice. Okay. So there's a link. This is P-Dub's location. So while you're kind of hanging out with us and you have a Rovi, you can kind of digitize your Rovi right behind me. And let's see if this can wake up. Here we go. Yeah, you can digitize your Rovi, hang out with us, and earn while you're kind of waiting around. So let's talk about the what we enabled here last week on Thursday. So what we did was Oscar made a huge update on the sort of experience enabling factor that is delegation. And so what this does is it allows the owner of a particular asset, in this case a Rovi or buildings for that matter, to delegate the asset itself to a different ETH address. And so what that has done is it allows a much broader audience to participate in this play to earn game. And we've already seen, the ramifications or the cascading effects of that in our Discord itself. There's tons of people asking for delegation, and there's plenty of supply. So yeah, that's I guess an identification of a sector in the community that's underserved. I mean, we've announced it on Thursday, and then throughout the entire weekend, there's like nonstop, chatting about being delegated or, looking for assets. So,
this must be like one of the strongest word of mouth initiatives possible, I guess, like in the metaverse, as far as like, I guess uncovering that untapped demand, right? It's just, that was one of our assumptions, and DG has helped prove it for sure. Decentral Games. We always knew there's going to be big demand for some type of play to earn ecosystem to exist in the metaverse. So.
That's right.
But it's proven difficult to prove these assumptions, right? But it's starting to be proven. Like now we're starting to see it. They've been looking, right? And as long as that opportunity is present, they're going to want to participate, right? So, I mean, this is just the beginning, right? This is just the start. Now it's just an expansion effort from here,
Yeah. Yeah, and so with that ability to be delegated, now they can come in to any land that's hosting this hologram meta, and then you can digitize your Rovi and start earning that lube. And so for every 10 lube, you get 1 Gears token, and then you can kind of claim that on the Rovi website. So I'm struggling with the frame rates here. I'm not sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah, but anyways, so that's one of the functions that we've enabled on the MetaZone platform, and the whole idea here is that anybody can take advantage of that, and a creator can create this unique experience, play to earn game, if you will, and then start being able to delegate that functionality to basically anyone, right? And so creators make content. They make that content with the ability to delegate, and all of a sudden we have an even bigger pool of people to be interacting with this asset.
Yeah, and also I think this feature's been enabled just across the board for all metas. Am I right?
That's correct. Yeah. So not only just Rovies, but all metas. So I gave an example, I think it was Thursday, where like someone like Third Eye, who hosts all kinds of like activities at his land.
Yeah, he likes to keep it like a liquid property, right? Meaning like he's just
dynamic.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. So he's always updating it, and he sort of uses the SDK to make custom content himself. And then on top of that, he uses a bunch of metas to enhance his build. And so what happens with this delegation is now people can delegate their assets to him, and then he can kind of decide, oh, you know, tonight's going to be focused on Rovi, or another night's going to be focused on, you know, dance to earn, or whatever it is. And so he can kind of customize his entire location for any functionality that he wants. And that's all through delegation. Before, you can delegate assets, but it required an approval process, and it required anytime that, for example, Third Eye wanted to update his land, he'd have to get those redelegated, and so all that became kind of annoying. Yeah, so we made a change to that and made it significantly better. Yeah, Neb Dance to Earn. That's gonna be, it's gonna be everything to earn in the metaverse. It's like anything to earn. It
seems like even beyond, like all these walking apps that are permeating.
Yeah.
So step to earn, stepping, or like just which is, I mean, I don't know. It's another one of those 50% people hate it, 50% people love it. Some people saying it's another example of a non-sustainable economy in the works, but others like it's a really good initiative to get people, moving again, incentivizing them through these different little, crypto economy models. So I'm open for it, man. Like I said, these are the times to experiment. Like, let's see what sticks. Just if you got an idea, launch it.
Yeah,
and the best of your ability,
I think you're going to be ultimately right when everything's said and done. I think the more complicated, and complicated might be the wrong word, more deeper your economic ecosystem is, the more sustainable it's going to be.
Yeah, it just gives you more options, right?
Yeah.
Like, more options for re-injecting value. Not necessarily pigeonholed to like a singular value proposition.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because like Steppen, I guess its economic system is too simple, and people are going to be earning this token and then essentially have nothing to do with it. So yeah, it's hard. It's definitely hard to create this this sustainable ecosystem. Hold on, let me
squat programs to offset passive engagement. Wow.
Squat programs.
You mean like actual physical squats?
Yeah, see, I wonder how they track that though.
Dude, they could track anything, man. It's doable. There's no way it's not.
Oh yeah, we all got the chips from Bill Gates. Is that right?
Hemorrhoid Central? Oh my god. Yeah, it's rough, dude. That's gonna be part of like the economy. It's like
dang, imagine squat to earn, man.
With the squat token, you're gonna be able to buy Preparation H. That's gonna be their partnership angle.
It's gonna be like 1 million tokens to get one of those.
The more Preparation H, the more squats you can handle.
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. Now that's what I call an economy. Oh my god. But yeah, we'll see, dude. We'll see how wonky the whole earning elements get. Yeah, it seems like everything these days is like, feels like 50-50 to me. Like, it's like everything sounds so ridiculous in concept, but I think
I don't know if there's anything really sustainable for really like anything.
I guess you have that sentiment based on like what, the real world?
The real world, yeah.
It's the fact that
we have like the real world, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. The real world hasn't really figured it out.
It's true,
and
man.
It's kind of difficult to believe that this industry will figure it out like in a decade.
Yeah, for sure.
But nonetheless, there's hope because I mean Satoshi figured out a huge computer science problem. and then that's really why we're all here. So there's definitely hope. But when it comes to creators and the metaverse, like, man, this is the beginning. And so, yeah, obviously we're starting with Decentraland, the biggest one, the most in-depth and the most capable of hosting like microeconomies. And we can't do that without people helping contribute to building it. So
yeah,
I'm seeing Fred Army.
yeah, we're definitely excited to see what happens with Vault Hill. That's going to be interesting just because, man, I cannot wait to see metas deployed elsewhere.
It presents an interesting element for creation because over there it's a completely virtual reality based world.
Which is something Decentraland is always supposed to have been. Right? Well, not according to the original docs and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's a smaller market size because not everybody has headsets. So that's one element to think about. But the added elements that I'm talking about is essentially creators have new degrees of freedom that they have to account for. And so let's say, for example, if you're making a building and there's like an elevator and you have to push a button, it's not a click anymore. It's more of like a motion and your finger in a XYZ position, and
you have to like go like a certain depth in order for it to like
right.
trigger.
Yeah.
That's true, man. That's very interesting. Never really considered that.
And so if you're a creator and you're going to be building, anything, you have to account for all those different degrees of freedom. And so it is going to be interesting to see how creators take advantage of the different capabilities of the different worlds. But it's we have the added factor of figuring out how to make all of this work.
So does that mean like on our future calls, we're going to have like VR headsets strapped to our heads while we're doing
There's a
these
chance,
calls?
dude.
That's going to be incredibly hard.
There's a chance. Not
We're
only
going to have to take turns. Like somebody operate everything.
Yeah.
And the other one of us will be immersed.
Yeah,
doing all the interactions. It's definitely going to make, engaging with these builds way more.
Sure, yeah.
I think entertaining to watch. We're going to be stumbling over our own hands most likely because we're VR, I wouldn't call us VR virgins, but we're like VR novices.
VR, yeah.
I mean,
rookies.
You play some games from time to time.
Yeah.
So you got a good handle on things,
Yeah, but you know what? There's definitely a fatigue factor that sets in pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think my head's too fat. That's why it feels very like cumbersome to me. And it's always been my number one gripe. It's like, man, when I put that thing on, it gets all sweaty and
yeah, and you know what? We're only exposed to the Quest, and so I think there are other headsets that deal with the balance a lot better. They have like counterbalances and everything, but they're far more expensive.
Like the Vive?
Like the Vive, yeah.
Yeah, and they have better games too.
Well, I think the Vive requires a PC connection.
It does,
so
a beast of one.
Yeah, so with the Oculus, you're just playing like, I don't know, like the VR version of mobile phone games. And then I haven't tried the Vive, but I want to try it. But yeah, I mean that's one thing that Vault Hill is going to enable is all that capability. And the other thing I was going to say was that
if that's going to be important, right? Because I mean, it might not feel like it yet, but I mean, is that the trajectory we're headed? Like this whole damn thing?
I don't know. I want to say no.
Yeah,
but
just because like mobile's too powerful.
It's more convenient, I think.
Well, of course, yeah.
I don't know if we're ever going to get to the point where we have headsets where they're like, similar to glasses in a sense. I mean, there's still a field of view issue that I think it's obvious when you put on like any of these headsets. Yeah. It looks like you're looking through a little bit of a tunnel.
Yes.
So it's kind of hard to feel all that immersed. Like I remember when I don't know if you ever tried on the Oculus the one where you ride a roller coaster.
Yeah,
I tried it. You tried it. Did you feel anything when you're like in free fall?
What do you mean by feel? Like that?
Like the gut feeling.
Yeah, the feeling of like your soul escaping your body.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't feel it.
I can get immersed. Well, dude, you don't feel a lot of things, dude. So I'm not surprised. You're like, dude.
You know what it is because when I put those on, my brain isn't convinced somewhere else.
I think it's because you're like fighting it too hard.
I'm
No,
not
but
actively trying to.
I know you're not. No.
I'm just not easily convinced, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I want to be that immersed where I'm convinced. My brain is convinced.
Yeah. Oh, of course. We all want to do that, but it's also possibly a double-edged sword if it gets that good. You know what I mean? Like true immersion. Then you're probably you're never gonna want to leave. Like once we get to that point.
Well, I mean,
which that probably does indicate that is where we're headed. if it's gonna be that powerful, then
yeah, it's Ready Player One. Their whole economy was based in this virtual world, like real life.
Yeah. You know, I started watching that Upload show.
Oh, what do you think?
Well, I only saw 2 episodes. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It shocked me that like with all that future tech is like they still had the same stupid headsets of today. I was like, come on, man! I was hoping to see like a whole new concept of like hardware for the metaverse, but it was still really cool. It's a great show so far. I think I got a ton more to go. Episodes, I don't know.
Yeah, one thing I found jarring about the show was that I think there was they embellished a lot of the stuff there, but it was because they're like in this like virtual world.
Of course.
So yeah. No, but it's a good show. And I think they have 2 seasons, I want to say.
Yeah, I can see why it's been recommended so frequently. It's definitely like
I saw elements of potential metas in there.
That and just the whole we have those conversations about uploading consciousness at some point in the future.
Yeah. And that's it. That's what that is.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see that. Nev, it says, love it when they hook up neural sensations to VR experiences, skydiving for real, etc. Neural sensations, yeah. I mean,
what is that, like the Matrix?
Well, I'm thinking that's what she's talking about is essentially that feeling like of falling.
Oh, not like actual like hooked into your brain.
Yeah.
For like neural like tapping. Not yet, at least.
Like enable dopamine, like get a rush of dopamine. So Patty's driving a car, one eye on metaverse, one on the road. Yeah. Can you imagine like you have the headset on and then like.
Well, hopefully like that show. Well, hopefully, self-driving technology becomes an actual thing. Then we can safely just stay plugged in and ride to work.
It's like you're essentially teleporting.
Yeah.
Because you don't even know that you're sitting there waiting for the ride.
Talk about a good time killer, dude.
Yeah, it is, right?
Every freaking car is going to be outfitted with some sort of metaverse connection. Hell yeah.
Blood emotes for accidents.
What?
Blood emotes for accidents? This is driving a car, one eye on the metaverse and one eye on the road. Yeah, that's, it's like when we got hooked to Pokemon Go. Like we would be driving and like trying to catch Pokemon.
That was definitely very dangerous, dude.
Yeah, there's tons of accidents that occurred.
I definitely almost got it.
As a matter of fact, there were so many accidents that one of the police officers himself got into an accident because he was playing. Yep.
I'm not surprised, dude.
Yeah.
When you see like that legendary Pokemon out and about, dude, you're like making hella maneuvers just to get there. You know what I mean? It's freaking wild.
All right, guys. So we've there's 30 minutes in. Let's give away the Pope.
Good old Pope.
Delicious Pope, as you say, man.
Very delicious. Very yummy. Very Popelicious. I don't know.
Popelicious.
Yeah, let's get the Popes going. I think we got a couple more metas to kind of like traverse, if I'm not mistaken. I think we got to Wednesday. We still got Thursday and Friday.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
So we'll do that after the Poe app. And again, shout out to Ecotech Studios for sponsoring today's giveaway and continually creating more and more content for the metaverse. So, yeah, man, keep building, guys. That's all we really can do is just, like I said, hone in on our craft and get better and better at what we do, and that means, produce content for the future habitants of the metaverse, right? Yeah. I mean, there's going to be an endless demand at some point for, content such as this, just because
for sure
this problem of distributed land ownership and like not a ubiquitous skill set of like 3D modeling and developing.
Right.
Like that is going to be a persistent like equation throughout all of the future of the metaverse, right? It's never really gonna
Yeah, it's sort of
change
like
much.
the analogy I like to think of is when the internet first started, and people, you had to be a developer to make a website.
Yeah,
That was the only way to make a website. You need to develop.
exactly.
And so that's what it's going to be like kind of early on in the metaverse, and then eventually things will get easier and easier, and
Yeah, probably at some point AI will
yeah, that's true.
play a much stronger role
Yeah,
in this whole process. So
that's a good point. Speaking of
that's
AI,
across the board. That's for everything. Yeah.
okay, so let's do the giveaway. So, all right, MetaZone bot, make sure you send a direct message to the MetaZone bot and then give it the password, and the password is Ecotech Studio Meta.
This is for the Poe app, right?
Yeah, this is for the Poe app.
All right, guys.
So there's the password. Let us know if you can get it. Sometimes the bot goes to sleep, and then we have to redo this whole thing, which is not a big deal, but I'm pretty sure it's still awake.
Green Chauffeur, what's up, man? I can already feel new people joining just because of the delegation went live.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah,
we just
we're
talked
seeing
about
that. We're definitely seeing that. And so we need the help of the community to kind of like spread the word. We're doing the best I can as far as trying to bring in new people to the Discord and talk about what we're doing. Eventually, pretty soon, we're going to be enabling more people to purchase the Rovies, but we got a few more milestones to hit before
Yeah,
we do that.
totally.
Green Chauffeur, I was hit up by so many bots, but they got trolled instead into getting educated on Rovies.
Hell yeah.
Got a bunch of good delegates now.
Awesome, dude. That's good to hear.
Yeah. The one thing is a bunch of these delegates or delegees, they don't speak English all that well, so we have to account for that. So on YouTube, Jacobo, he's saying the Oculus can get attachments as well. Yeah, so that's true. I remember the Oculus, they can have counterweights that you can add to the back, and like you can have a different strap and all kinds of things. So you might need to append your Oculus to make it more comfortable, dude.
You think so?
It could work.
Do you think they made like a fat head adapter? We'll see. I'll look for one.
Yeah. So everything altcoin, thank you for joining. Shane.
What's up, dude?
At Williams Investment. Appreciate you guys showing up. Lance Mitchell.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Well, yeah, you can't know because it's black for some reason.
Well, maybe you could post the link to the YouTube lads. What do you think?
Yeah.
So if you guys are watching us on YouTube, we can shoot you guys a link to Decentraland. If you're aware, this is the metaverse of metaverses at the moment. So all you gotta do is click on the link, and it'll take you to our current enrolled destination. You can hang out with us there too.
Yeah. Pretty soon we're gonna be streaming into Twitter as well, and maybe we'll do Twitch all in a single shot. I mean, I really don't care about Twitch partnership or whatever it's called. So we can restream it all these locations. Yeah, but you guys on YouTube, check out that link. You can kind of hang out with us in the metaverse. Patrick DY got my Pope. Excellent.
Oh yeah, dude.
Grease
All right,
got her.
no problems. Cool. All right, so
yeah, let's.
As we said, we have a couple of metas we still got to run through.
Yeah,
I believe.
So this is where we're at right now. I just spawned on top of the metas here.
So this is P-Dub's land. For those of you guys unaware, what's on display here are a ton of different metas from different projects. You know, we got Rovi metas. I see some CZ metas.
Yeah, there's a bunch of buildings on the top floors.
Yeah, which are all individual metas. There's a cyber screen here, which is basically like a ginormous television screen. That is a meta as well.
Yeah, let me enable that.
This is just one big orchestration of. I'm not sure if PW owns every single one of these. Maybe
no, definitely not. Definitely not.
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely a big orchestration of a lot of different features that MetaZone enables, like delegation of assets. You know, the installation of assets on your own land. It takes a while to go through all this stuff, but yeah, man, this is what we do every week. We try to showcase the tech, showcase the community's power when it comes to collaborating. Yeah, man. If you guys are new, thanks for joining.
Let's see. Shane, this is Twitter. I can help promote. I appreciate that, dude. All right, so part of the what showed up here, I think Oscar deployed these buildings. So I think this is part of the this week's coming up metas. But damn, man, I'm losing frames
What
here.
Green Chauffeur just said. You know what I was literally discovering right now? Rovi assets can be displayed in non-cyber. I was messing with the pods, and Rovi's and all the other poly assets are showing up. That's pretty cool, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually was totally not aware of that.
Yeah, if you can send us a link to that, Greenshfur, we can take a look. All right, how do I claim a pope? Who do I DM? Can't find the bot. Do you guys want to type in the bot's name in there and then send a direct message to the bot and then type in the password and then you'll get a pope?
It's not pretty right now.
Oh, nice. All right, let's see.
Okay, we're going to Green Chauffeur's pod, dude.
Yeah, we got to check it out.
Is that one of the free pods, dude, or is this like one of these artifact ones that cost like a house?
It costs a house.
Oh, Neb says, "Isn't that a scam?" Careful,
let's
dude.
see.
Are we about
Well,
to get?
it's a legit on cyber link here, so.
Yeah, on cyber is definitely not a scam, as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure who developed it. If Yuga Labs developed this, no, it's definitely not Yuga Labs.
No.
Incorrect. I don't know if Artifact developed this or they're just leveraging it to display like their NFT assets.
All right.
Still pretty cool though.
Why is it showing up in our OpenSea?
There's fakes being airdropped to wallets. See.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, this seems pretty legit.
Oh, well, there I see some Rovi assets on the wall.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
All right. Bear with me, guys. It's taking a minute to show up here. So I'm streaming to 2 different locations and then running Decentraland in the background. Like, I might need a super rig, dude. Like,
I thought you had one.
I thought I did too.
Damn it, dude. It never ends. This forever need for hardware upgrades, etc. Okay. You trying to move or something?
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying to click on Enter World Solo.
Damn, dude, this is tough. Oh wait, here we
we
go.
are.
We're entering the world solo. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay,
Here we go.
We got some movement going. Hell yeah.
I can see Greenshfur is a big fan of these. I forget what these are called.
I don't know. They look cool though.
Yeah.
They're like faceless beings.
Yeah.
Okay. We got jelly beans on the wall too, dude. There's
Got
a meta key over there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we need to enable some metas in here as well.
So where the Rovies at, dude? The 3D. I see them on the wall. It'd be pretty freaking cool if they were just roaming around. I was hoping that they would show up 3D.
Oh yeah, so
They don't.
but they don't. Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought they did. That's fine. Yeah, like you're saying, we do need to
There's more in depth to make that work.
Yeah, of course, right? It's never as easy as it sounds.
It's not.
But ultimately, potential ecosystem partner, right, on cyber, if we can get all our assets deployable in these like showcase realms.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely a good idea.
Yeah, it's all gonna boil down to what their SDK is capable of.
True.
If they have one, and if they have an SDK, then pretty much almost anything is possible, right?
Yeah.
So Decentraland's the prime example of that. All right, so going back into, let's go to MetaZone, and we're gonna be doing the NFT giveaway in a few more minutes, in about 5 more minutes. I guess I need to change my my routine here and reboot the computer every single time because
This is painful, isn't it?
it's very, very painful.
Sorry, lads. Bear with us. Oh, there's only one of these.
Oh wow, there is only one.
Very exclusive. So yeah, it was
Damn.
interesting. We had feedback from people telling us like, maybe making one of ones is the strategy, you know.
And I'm sure there's a lot of creators that do make one-on-ones, and
Yeah. Just because I remember like when art NFTs were first starting to emerge, 2D art, it seemed like in the beginning like the one of ones had like huge, I don't know, like hype around them. I don't
yeah,
know. And then eventually it snowballed and led to like artists becoming, more reputable and becoming much more known and in demand. And then they started opening up like bigger mint counts for the public, you know what I mean? At lower prices and stuff like that. And that's kind of what galvanized the whole NFT art mania.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first manias that, there was a really cool post you found, like a Twitter thread.
Oh, yeah.
That like summed up all the little micro manias of the whole mania of this cycle. So I thought that was really cool to look back on. We're probably going to do like a Block Runner video on that.
Yeah.
Maybe today, maybe tomorrow or something. Just
Yeah.
like a reaction to it and give our own predictions on like what we think the next little micromanias will be. Like we can't really give predictions as far as timeline.
Yeah.
But I think we have a pretty good grasp on like what has potential, you know?
Yeah, there's so many stuff happening in crypto that it's kind of hard to keep track of everything because I think it was you that pointed out that the DeFi space has been in a bear market since like April 2021.
Something like that, yeah.
And so right about now is about when it should pick back up.
I think it is. That's Synthetics was trending today because I think right now they're like all-time high like volume, something like 100 million in daily volume.
Really?
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why?
Why?
I don't know. We gotta look into that, dude.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, there's shit happening, popping off in DeFi. They're saying it has something to do with like atomic swaps on their Synthetics protocol now. So
okay,
it like I don't know. And I think Optimism, the rollout of Optimism, has a big role in that too. Like a lot of these,
that makes sense.
A lot of these DeFi protocols were like sitting on the sideline waiting for that to roll out.
Did you end up getting an airdrop from Optimism?
Did not.
Okay, well, I used this. So part of the airdrop is you have to move assets to the Optimism network, and it was pretty smooth. I was impressed.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it was quite a smooth experience, and I don't know. I mean, I think Vitalik keeps talking about ZK rollups and optimistic rollups and all that. So I don't know. I think this might have some legs, dude.
Yeah. More further investigation required.
Yeah.
We'll keep you guys in the loop. Yeah.
At the minimum.
Yeah, can't wait to get back into that rabbit hole.
All right.
What are we looking at here?
So we are looking at Blockchain Architect. So
very nice.
So this is another creator who submits a ton of stuff here, and
a transparent build.
Yeah,
this reminds me of the MetaZone Tower a little bit, except it has walls, but transparent ones. But I did always like the transparent to buildings, just because you get to kind of, showcase what's on the inside to the outside world.
Yeah,
which is pretty cool in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of showcase all the stuff that's going on inside. You don't necessarily want to prevent that if you're trying to get people to come in. But yeah, this is another building, Blockchain Architect, a pretty well-known creator in the community. And so yeah, this is just an example of all the space that you can leverage. And one of the things that I don't see taking advantage of in the larger Decentraland space is the vertical aspect of it.
You mean like just topping out?
Yeah, I mean, some people have like a really large estate and they don't build high at all, which, I mean, it kind of makes sense. If you're trying to attract, some traction, you don't want to build high because very few people end up going to the very top. So it makes sense, but yeah, I guess that's another sort of like small problem in the metaverse.
Neb's Synthetics partnership selling on the Crypto Panic app. Great app for crypto news. Yeah, I think we do use that, right? Will Crypto Panic?
Yeah,
that was the one you showed me.
Yeah.
Did anyone catch the protests in New York City?
No. Tell us, Christopher.
I think I saw tidbits of it. Something about like God hates NFTs or something like that.
What?
I think it's the same people who protest like everything. Like those,
yeah, he hates everything, right?
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Well, I mean, Bored Apes is getting a lot of hate right now for
Yeah, Pete, I've introduced us to an interesting
Yeah.
documentary. It's in the
It was trending in the United States
I
on
think
Twitter.
it's in the NFT chat if y'all want to check it out. Yeah, there's like some serious dude. This is definitely bear market porn. All this craziness that's going on. It's like projects are getting ousted for being potential Nazi affiliates and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I mean, whether or not these allegations are true or not, still this is fun times to kind of like speculate and try and see if we're all getting used or not, by 4chan, which is very possible. 4chan has done some crazier shit in the past, so I wouldn't be surprised if somehow they just
but you know
they
what?
meme their way to an $8 billion company or organization.
Yeah. I was gonna say that there's a part of like the human brain that is really attracted to these stories of conspiracies.
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know, entertaining to think that there's like conspiracies happening like left and right. And the problem with this thinking is that in some cases there are actual real conspiracies happening. But in most cases, there aren't conspiracies. It's like coincidences and things like that. And so definitely watch that video in the NFT chat, but with skepticism. Like a healthy skepticism.
Okay, good. Nice little PSA there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you're setting up the giveaway, right?
Yeah. So,
all right, lads and ladies, everybody who's going to participate, y'all know the drill. Hit that confetti emoji once it's live in the giveaway channel.
It's almost there.
Shout out to, once again, Ecotech Studios. Check out his verse. He's a new up-and-coming creator. We got tons of them. Appreciate every single one of you guys creating content, making metas. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We're going to do 5 minutes.
You dudes don't believe in UFOs? Tough question.
What do you think, man?
I mean, they definitely exist. It's just like, what's the origin of them? Is it just the government just like pulling our leg? I think that's more likely.
The origin? What do you mean?
Like, are they actually from like other planets?
Well, they would be, right, if they were aliens, right?
So. Well, if they're I just think they're labeled as unidentified.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Flying
okay,
objects,
I got you.
I'm pretty sure. I think there's some sort of shadow ops in control of all of that. Who knows, dude? Either way.
All right, so we're gonna do something special today. So there's gonna be 5 winners. So the first winner. Okay, so the first winner will get the NFT gallery.
Yes, by Ecotech.
And then winners 2 through 5 will win a Rovi hat NFT.
Oh,
wearable.
Sick. These are the first times you're handing these out, right?
Yeah, these are the first times.
Wow, not even during the Rovi call, dude. So
Yeah.
if you row bros and row gals are here, you get early access to these. So
yeah, so it's it popped. Go ahead to the giveaway channel and interact with the bot there, and then someone will win some NFTs in the next 5 minutes.
hell yeah. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. Hopefully good luck. Yeah, we're gonna have another call on Thursday. So did we miss any metas, or is this the last one?
Yeah, I think there's one more.
Okay, one more. Can't leave anybody out, dude. No man left behind. Let's see what we got here.
All right.
So that's Blockchain Architect. Oh, wow, there's a couple more.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday. So we got what's it called? I can't see because it's purple. Rendered NFTs. There we go.
Okay. Damn, this one looks spunky.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Oh,
dude.
this is the one in P-Dub's lane right now.
For real? Let's just walk in there then.
I think it's still there. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there it is, dude. Oh, the other one's there too.
Oh shit, yeah.
They're all there. All right. So this is rendered NFTs build.
Rendered NFT.
Very cool. Yep. Tons of different textures. Tiled what appears to be a bathroom. Wooden floors. Freaking
floors. We got
hovering staircase.
Yeah, you know what? I've seen some houses that have like a similar staircase. It's just kind of built into the wall.
Yeah.
So,
Which is totally rad. Why not?
Yeah, for sure. All right, heading up here.
Oof, it's a lot of lag.
Very much so. And dude, imagine I was playing with this 10 frames per second during the Pepe God parkour event.
You're what?
I was playing, 10
yeah.
frames per second trying to parkour under these conditions, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised you didn't make it, did you? So it was a valiant effort.
All right.
So there's a lot of like little baths. I'm assuming are like bath installations. I mean, whoever owns this domicile must, frequent the bathroom. So you gotta have many of them on deck, dude. So somebody make a toilet meta, please.
Yeah.
A freaking flushable toilet. Maybe like a little, if you don't.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, dude, you're going deep
I'm already
there.
thinking of a fucking urn mechanic for like a toilet. It's like if you don't.
An urn mechanic?
Yeah, it's like a little turd that's always there.
Like earn tokens as you.
Oh, damn, this one's dark. Yeah, earn token.
Earn tokens.
As you take a dump.
Yeah.
Why not, dude? Shat to earn.
So, Pepe God, that don't work. I'm assuming you're commenting on the frames per second. Lance Mitchell, just click on that link in the chat there, and then you'll be able to jump into Decentraland. All you need is a browser. That's the cool thing about DCL. All right, the next build is coming up.
Yeah, you just need a browser, and I think it's advisable to have a MetaMask, but I think you could log in as a guest to Decentraland. So
that's right.
Yeah, dude. If this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to the virtual renaissance, dude.
Neb, friend designed an avatar wheelchair for DCL. Yeah, that's huge.
Wow.
I saw another NFT wearable where someone was just sitting on a chair.
Really?
Yeah.
So our concept is proven.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's
very clever, you're right.
Yeah, it's absolutely. The only issue with this is that we don't have complete control of the avatar, and so when you're talking about a wheelchair, the problem with that is that when you're on the wheelchair, you're at the same height. So you have to be creative as to what this wheelchair looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's important to represent everyone in the metaverse. As a matter of fact, your wheelchair doesn't even have to have wheels. It could have like a hovercraft.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
I'll take hover
over wheels any day.
Or even legs, dude.
Or legs.
If I could hover. Hell yeah.
All right, let me brighten up this place.
That's it right there? Yeah, it must be, right? It looks a lot brighter than it did in the meta page. Oh, yeah, we're about to see. As the godlike entities we are, we could always adjust nightness and brightness in the metaverse, which is nice. A very needed feature. All right, here we go. Bam. And we just skipped through time. Hell yeah.
There we are.
Very colorful, dude. I like the colors already. It matches Decentraland aesthetic very well.
Very nice.
Yeah, you could. This is definitely low poly, which is optimal.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, this is one of those things, I mean, as it's, I don't know, like as much as creators want to flex their detail, sometimes it's not like optimal for the overall
because
limitations, right?
Purchasing something like this, you want to be able to retrofit it with stuff like other games. And so the creators do have to be cognizant of that and to make sure you don't take up all the bandwidth, right? Remember we talked about bandwidth?
Totally.
Yeah, so
that's the downstairs. Is this really the same building? That's weird.
I think so. I mean,
I think something popped.
Oh, okay. Let's see who.
Take pause on the on this last meta here, and congratulate the winners.
Let's see.
Wait, I gotta get my claps ready.
Who is it? Oh, we got some winners. So first one who won the NFT gallery is Saren as a.
Whoops, a little loud.
And the remaining 4. Yeah, the remaining 4 got the Rovi NFT hats.
Hell yeah. Another clap in the chat. Good job. Congratulations.
We got No BMA, Lee Goonie, and Damien, and Cindy. Congrats, guys. All right.
Dazed Skulls Crew, dude. Is that your guild?
Yeah, Dazed Skulls Crew. All right. You guys, those of you who won, DM me your ETH address. And I will issue out these NFTs to you guys pretty soon here.
All right, right on, dude. If this is your first Rovi asset, congrats, dude. Welcome to the club, dude. We have Rovi calls every Thursday, so if you want to find out what that little robot on your hat is all about, dude, definitely join our call. And yeah, we're getting deep in there, dude.
Yeah,
you know, free to play has been activated. You know, delegation is nice and crisp as far as all feedback suggests. So I mean, things are happening at a very accelerated pace. So
yeah, shout out to Ecotech Studios for the giveaway today. Appreciate it. And
catch that elevator, dude.
see if I can.
One last thing. I
don't know. I'm still operating 10 frames, dude, in real life.
Yeah. All right. Oh, damn.
Almost.
Dude, that corner is difficult.
Go. Oh, no.
You overshot the elevator door. Let's see. Oh, green shirt. Also, if you want to get delegated, hit me up. Yeah, if you don't want to, if you cannot access a Rovi yourself, but you still want to participate in the economy ecosystem game, have fun like everybody else, be a part of the crew, definitely hit up these, Rovi owners, and they'll delegate to you for sure. It's a very easy process. If you have any questions, definitely go to the Rovi community channels and ask away, dude. Someone's always there to help.
Serenaze, congrats. You got a NFT gallery, dude.
Okay, so you made it up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, congrats. So I don't know if you saw us look through the building, but yeah, it's a very good one. I think it's 3 or 4 stories. You're going to like it.
Sweet. All right, guys, that's been the chat for today. Make sure you join us on Thursday.